Okay, good morning. My name is Grace Irway, and I'll be doing a makeup tutorial today from the 1990s. I'll also be doing the hair portion at the end. So, I'm trying to go for like a brown but like glam chic eyeshadow and dark lip. I think that this would be applicable if you were doing a musical or a play from the 1990s. I think that that's a lot more up and coming just because, like, I don't know a ton of musicals that are intentionally set in the 1990s, but one that's up and coming right now is Clueless, the musical. So I think that this makeup tutorial would be good for like everyone in the cast, but the main character would look different or the side character would look different from the main character and everyone else in the cast. But I think that the 90s inspired like dark brown lip and sleek eyeshadow is very in. So yeah, I thought I would do that. So I still need to make this applicable for the stage. So I'm gonna start by putting on my foundation and my contour and my highlight. See you in a second. So with this, I came back, I have foundation on. I'm picturing my character as a teenager in a high school in the 90s. So I'm gonna try and contour so that I can make her face look smaller and make her nose look smaller, and I'll be right back. So the reason that I'm contouring and trying to make all my features look smaller is because in the 90s supermodels were really in fashion. So supermodels like Naomi Campbell, Cindy Crawford, Kate Moss, even A-list celebrities at that time were really skinny, like Jennifer Aniston and Cameron Diaz. So I know that it was really on brand to be very small, be very skinny. So that is why I'm contouring all my features. Okay, so now I'm going in with the highlight. One thing that's important to note too with the 90s is that the skin was supposed to look really flawless so that it could bring attention to the eyes, the eyebrows, and the mouth, which were the like features of the era. Okay, so I have the highlight done. I'm gonna go through and blend it. So another thing to note about the 90s was that you either had really skinny brows or you had your natural kind of bushy brows. But either way, if you had either of them, they were very clean. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so I've done the eyebrows. I haven't done anything to my eyebrows because I have naturally really dark eyebrows, so I just brushed them out. That's kind of nasty. I just brushed them out and made sure that the shape was really defined. Yeah, so now I'm gonna move on to eyes. The smoky eye was really popular for the era, and if you weren't doing a smoky eye, you just do normal eyeshadow, but the popular colors were apricot, brown, green, and blue. And then for the lip, the dark browns and reds were really popular. So I'm gonna speed through this and then show you what it looks like. Okay, so I've gone ahead and put my first color down, and then I always put a little bit of powder underneath a wing if I'm going for a wing look, so that I can brush off the powder at the end and hopefully the fallout comes out after too. So this is just the first shade. Okay, so this is a pretty cold tone brown. I'm gonna add a little bit of orange in the crease. Okay, so I add a little bit more orange, and then I brushed off the powder, and then I kind of cleaned up the edges because I messed them up. Now I'm gonna add some eyeliner and just smoosh it out and out. Okay, it's a little bit tough to tell, but I think it added a lot. Okay, I'm gonna go do my mascara. Okay, so I've done my mascara, and now I'm gonna move on to the lip. So for the lip, I'm gonna use a dark pencil and this lip gloss, and then for the center of the lip I'm going to use this, just because there was this thing in the 90s where you would do a really dark lip pencil, and then the center would be a little bit lighter, and then all of it would have gloss. Okay, so I put the lip liner on. Now I'm going to do the gloss. Okay, so this is the finished look with the gloss. I put the liner on, and then I focused the gloss in the corners, and then put this little dot for the center. Okay, now I'm gonna do the hair. Okay, so I feel like the girl. Okay, so I've done the hair, and I used butterfly clips, which was really popular in the 90s, and I added a little birthmark because, you know, all of the 90s icons had a birthmark. So that is the end of my makeup tutorial. Thank you for watching.